We're back.
Doing my gang signs, man, from back in the West Side. I even did it wrong. I did it wrong.
Oh dear, oh dear. Hidden, you was just insulting my time lapse video.
I didn't. I insulted all time lapse videos.
No, you had to go at mine. All right, we'll get to it. Hello, everyone in chat. How's it all going? Oh, you're dying already, mate. Bloody hell. I haven't started yet. How's everyone doing in chat? Who we got here? We got Sophia. Hey, Sophia, nice to see you again. Mr. Bob the Star.
Oh my god, he's gone wrong already.
Stephen England, nice to see you. One True Saxon, Silverback, nice to see you.
Wait a second. Steve from England.
Stephen England.
Are you in Wolverhampton then? You're just down the road from me, you know that.
Oh, from Wolves. Oh, right.
Yeah, Wolverhampton, I reckon. Just down the road. Okay. Sorry for interrupting, but I just saw Steve. I'm watching from Wolves. That's pretty cool.
Sweet. Awesome. Wolves here. Oh, awesome.
I'm trying to get. What is going on with my computer, man? Right.
Mind of its own. There's a CIA, mate. Blame the CIA. The Illuminati.
We got Shebop in. How you doing? How you doing? I think this is. I think. There we go. We got the original prankster in. How you doing, Alien Addict?
Yeah, I think he's a bit of a grifter, isn't he? A bit of a bellend. Green Sea, nice to see you. How's it going?
And we got the legend, the myth, Corbell. Cat. How you doing? Did you enjoy the documentary that your owner did? Is that a reference to Corbell? I always wondered that.
Corbell's cat? Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so. Hey, Sophia. Nice to see you.
How you doing? I'm not going to call you hippie, Sophia. You know what I'm going to call you? I'm going to call you hippie chick. That's what you're going to be from now on. I think that there was a song back in the days called Hippie Chick. Right.
I can't remember. Science Evidence Fringe. Nice to see you, man. I know it's that thumbnail for somewhere. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Oh, there's Monkey Silly Do.
How's it going? Nice to see you.
How you doing?
No, absolutely no.
What
no,
are the bets? Oh,
nah, I don't reckon so. I have lost all faith in administration, but yeah. Anyway, but we'll probably get to that at some point. But yeah, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Hey, John P. Ventures. Nice to see you.
That's how you doing, brother? How you doing? And we got the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, brother. Nice to see you. The Rocket Man himself.
We got Silverback. How you doing, brother? I'm gonna have to flick through these because I'm gonna have to sort out my laptop's just messed up again. We got some Silverbacks. Are you from Belgium? How you doing, brother?
Belgium. Awesome. How's it going, man? Nice to see you.
Ray Clay, you in there smoking? Hey. You smoking, Ray?
Yeah.
That's cool, Ray. That's cool. You're in good company.
Nice to see you, Ray.
Right. Slim Ying. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm here to be a negative Nelly. Please, you're welcome, man. The thing is, guys, please, you got to be negative. It's a coin. And you can't have all positivity. You got to be negative. And then somewhere in the middle is the truth.
Yeah.
So please don't go. We love your negativity. I love it. Do you love it?
Yeah, if it's balanced, sure. But yeah, we'll see. But hey, it's always good to be a skeptic. It's always share a difference of opinion, 100%. Who's this?
I never think it's a difference of opinion. Watching from Brazil, I can't even pronounce that. I'm not even gonna go for it. I mean, Fino, I can get Fino. Facto Fino.
No. Facto Fino. But welcome on in from Brazil. Nice to see you. How's it going?
Yeah, like I said, man, please we don't mind. I'm not gonna run you out of here. I really like people who are skeptics because we can have a discussion. I think that's you can't have a discussion with a group full of people that are. You got to have somebody throw something in the mix.
Yeah, you need a counterbalance for sure. I understand. I understand.
See, even he can't pronounce his name.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I
But
better
yeah,
get
nice to
that
see
off.
everyone.
I think
Yeah,
that's
nice to
it.
see.
I think we caught you. Oh, sorry, I missed you, so I got you now. Bad
Ah,
bug.
bad bug.
How
60.
you
Nah,
doing,
nice to
man?
see you. Welcome on in. Nice to see you.
All right.
I think that's
Um,
everyone. Yeah. Right. Okay. So today's show
I might have to.
is.
I'm gonna have to leave and come back in. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just got to tell you that before I
Oh yeah.
disappear.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. No worries.
I just have to reset my computer. I'm real sorry, guys. This hasn't happened to me before, but it's happening now. So, Nick, I'm leaving you. I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Is the stream going to continue? Is it?
It should do. As
Okay.
long
All
as
right.
you
Yeah.
don't, as long as you're still in it.
Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Go for it. It's going to turn off. I know it is. I think we'll be all right. Hey, there we go. Oh, my bloody. I hate that. I'm on large screen anyway. But yeah, Hidden will be back very, very shortly. But there was something I wanted to talk about first of all. Now, Hidden had a go at my time-lapse video. Dare you insult my 4K time-lapse video? I'm just joking. Just joking. I'm going to show you what happened in... Where was that? It was... Yeah, the 6th of December, which was... Bring my calendar up. That was on a Saturday. Oh, no, it might have been Friday, actually. And it's this. I'm going to show you. It's quite interesting. Now, Hidden thinks he's debunked this. All right. And it was this big light source in the sky. Oh, no, you need to share the bloody screen. Bollocks. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll put the article in chat so you can see for yourself. And there was this beam of light that went right across the sky. And we'll get to it. I'm going to show you what it is because I managed to take actual time-lapse video of this. And what was interesting is that you had at least 3 different explanations from so-called experts. Okay. Don't know who these experts are, but they're saying that basically this beam of light. So let me just describe it to you. In fact, if you just click on that link, no, you can't bring the link up because I'm not a moderator. Hold on, let's put it that way there. Okay, you might see that on there. Should it come up in chat? So what I just put in chat just now, if it does come up, is the original article. Just have a little look at the actual beam itself. Now, I went to various sources. Thank you, Hidden. Fantastic. Hope you managed to get it sorted. So, strange pillar of light linked to Chinese rocket. Now, like I said, this is just one explanation. All right. So, this glowing streak was taken on the 6th of December, spotted in the sky on Thursday morning, was most likely caused by a Chinese rocket, experts say. Well, first things first, I always say, who are these experts? It might go into it. So, witness reports a bright linear trail visible at dusk and dawn from several locations. Johnson McDowell, an astrophysicist at the Smithsonian Astrophysics Observatory in the US, bit of a mouthful, said it was definitely a Chinese 3 rocket making its first test flight. It passed over the UK and Northern Europe around 5 o'clock GM time, so 5 a.m. At the end of its first orbit. First launching from China at 4:02 a.m. Chinese upper stages has been previously observed to make long linear prominent lump trails. Well, first things first. Okay, let's just go back. Let's go to Google. Let's go back to Google. I hope you had to see this on screen. Is it changing by any chance? No, it's not. Bollocks. Okay, never mind. Oh, no, it did. Sorry, it was a bit of a time delay. Bollocks that came out of it. So it's something called a light pillar. I'm going to show you what a light pillar looks like. It's quite interesting, actually.
No. You're going to show 2 different things. That's what you're planning on doing. A light pillar is ice crystals.
Yeah, but
that's not a rocket fuel. Is not ice crystals. So what you're going to do is show one thing and then say, well, compare it to this. That's what you're planning on doing.
Right.
Am I correct?
Wait. Look, you're interrupting
Why
me.
would
I
you
haven't
pull
got
up
my
ice crystals?
No. What I'm trying to put across is that the fact you got 3 different explanations by so-called experts, and no one mentions these experts hidden. So one explanation for this, that it was a Chinese rocket. We're going to get to what a bloody rocket looks like, and I tell you what, it's not a rocket. All right. A second explanation is this, and I don't spoil it. Hidden, bring this up for Christ's sake. I'm not going to get triggered. I will not get triggered. So another explanation for this, please bring this up. Don't go off on me. Is he flipping me off? Right, it's light pillars. So the light pillars are hidden. Your thing's gone off.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame I can't see your pretty face. Hey, Tom Baker, nice to see you, man. And Drumstick, nice to see you. Welcome on in. So this explanation here as light pillars. Now, these are beams of light, which obviously is come from a specific light source. But there's a problem with this. You need a specific cloud. Normally, you call this cloud cirrocumulus. Apologies, got that wrong. Cirrostratus, which is basically a fog cloud, and this is what's happening. It's just the idea is that the fog itself is very, very thin, and the light source here it hits on a certain angle. Look, I'm not a scientist, bloody clearly, and that is another explanation for this. All right, so we've got a rocket and we've got light pillars for this. Before you tell what you think it is, Eden, I'm going to bring up a video to show you what an actual rocket looks like. What are you in about? What's going on?
My camera.
Tell you what to do, mate. Unplug your USB thingamajiggy out your computer.
It's so much hassle.
You always had webcam problems. It's the CIA, mate. Could you just do us a quick favor, buddy? Could you bring up the video?
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, Sadie, nice to see you. I noticed, do you know what? It's actually quite nice to see. Yeah, the pillar lights. I think you normally see it at this time of year, autumn, winter sort of time. And like I said, cirrostratus is it's basically a fog, basically. But again, the light is hitting a specific angle. It does happen, and it is a rarity. Right, let's just go back to the rocket. Is this what I captured in the sky, which I'm going to show you in a minute? It's like a rocket. I beg to differ. Check this out. So this is SpaceX launch.
But that's the launch. Sky. That's the launch.
Wait, hold on. But it will normally give off this effect. Wait for it. Actually, come to think about it, I think I'm showing the wrong video. That doesn't prove my point, but watch it anyway. There we go. Look at that. Now, is that the light pillar thing in the sky?
No, that's a fuel dump. That's what you call the fuel dump.
I actually thought that. Yeah, don't look. Just watch it. Right, that is nothing like I captured in the sky. He's doing that little vertical thing again.
This is not a fuel dump.
Just for safe's sake. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's turn it down. So, but they're saying it's a rocket, according to an expert, quotation marks. So, yeah, I'm not into entirely.
Well, see, the thing is, yeah, right. Yours wasn't just a pillar; it moved with the night sky.
Yeah.
It was up in the sky for how long would you say?
Oh, bloody hell! I tell you what. Well, you seen the video? What somebody is saying? Look, this might be a fuel dump. Okay, so again, hidden might be.
It's not a fuel dump.
It's not a fuel dump. It's a rocket. It's a rocket. Not a rocket.
Please. See, the thing is, right? When you look at, let's say, your footage and the other clips that were coming in, right? The date was right, yeah. The date was right. The time was right of when it came in, off the rocket launch, and the location of where the rocket would have been is pretty there. So you're going to say, well, anybody that's trying to look to explain it would say, well, it could be this. Ice crystals, I thought no, because I saw that explanation, but I've seen videos of these, because when I first started out, these
Yeah.
ice crystal pictures and videos that you can get of these things, yeah. And I
Mm.
still like putting them up. I do put them up because they are beautiful. But we used to call them dimensions, rips in the fabric of every space and time. You know,
Okay.
till I actually learned what they were.
Right. Right. Something, a
So
natural phenomena.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's it,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. The earth is kind of beautiful with stuff that it can do. I mean, if it was something moving fast in the sky, you could say, yeah, that ain't moving. That's really moving fast. I mean, it's the likely culprit. It may not
Sure.
be, Nick. It may
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
be. No one's saying 100% it's this, but it's more than likely it is this.
Yeah.
We can easily rule out the ice crystals because it's too far up. It doesn't even look
Yeah.
like ice crystals. What it looks like an elongated cloud.
Bring my video up, man. Bring it up, and please, everyone's missing you, man. Everyone in chat is like, "Oh, belly is hidden."
There's nothing. The only thing I can do is come back in and go back out.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Do that then. Go on then, because we want to see your face. We want to see your 420. It's not the same, brother.
I'm 420.
Well, it's up to you, mate. You can always reset, come back. I'll be here anyway. So
yeah, well, we proved that now. So now even as long as somebody's on the show,
it'd be fine. Okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
restarted my computer, and I think that's what I got to do again. Oh God. But anyways,
go ahead. What do you want to do? Reset? Do you want to carry on?
No, just carry on a bit.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So just for context, this is the beam of light. All right. This is what I captured that hidden, thoroughly bashed before the show.
No, I didn't bash it.
You said you hate time lapse. You said you hate time lapse.
If it was even if it was thingy, I don't know who I really respect in this game. All right, the person I like is Brian Cox. Didn't trigger. But anyways, if it was him that came and showed me a video and it was time lapse, I would say, mate, no, time lapse is dodgy.
My penis literally just shrunk in when you said that word. Okay, never mention that word's name. That guy's name. What's his name? Brian Cox. Let's click play. Right, so what we have here is my time-lapse video, all right? And this is the beam of light. Yes, it is 3i Atlas, Project Bluebeam, an extraterrestrial craft. I'm just going to throw that one out there because it's a UFO channel we're talking about here. But yeah, I mean, look, it slows down a little bit, but you get context of what really you're seeing in the sky. Aircraft, satellites, maybe some UFOs. Yes, Brian Cox is a good actor. It's a bit of a bellend as well. But if we have a little look at the beam of light as well, check this out. Watch. Where's the rocket? I don't see the rocket.
You're not going to see the rocket, mate, unless you got a telescope. It's a little ass thing.
It said it was an orbit. It said it was an orbit. That's a slow down version. There we go. I just don't get. Look,
it's about the size of a car. the actual rocket.
Yeah, I would have thought.
I don't need a new computer. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Won't You, Saxon. Yeah, it is a bloody webcam, mate.
I don't need the. Yeah, it's still. Well, I am having issues today. So, but yeah.
Oh, bless.
Thank you.
If you want to reset, go ahead. But yeah, whenever you're ready. But in regards of this beam of light, because I would have thought, right, if it was a rocket and it was pretty much in the out, so would you say that is above the satellites? Because you can see the satellites here. Look, check this out.
I'll tell you what. One thing is, let's see this, because I'm watching this again, and here's what I see that's odd.
Hey, Jumpstick, nice to see you.
What's odd is that's a perfectly straight light beam.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you would have had that. How long did that stay up there for?
Oh, mate. Right.
An hour?
No. Like, if I see that thing across there, that's an aircraft. All right. There's another one. So there's an aircraft. Probably about 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll say about 10 minutes, not an hour. Yeah. So what you saw going across is, there we go. That's an aircraft. That is probably meteorite. There we go.
Or 3i Atlas.
No, that's definitely 3i Atlas. It's got Draco aliens in it, mate. Just gonna throw that one out there. Might as well. But yeah, I would say about 10 to 15 minutes, mate. It's a shame because I was up at that time. I don't normally skywatch at that time in the morning.
So you
But
just
yeah.
now you made me go back to the theory of the rocket then, because that would make sense.
No, it's not. It don't make sense because right, put this in perspective. Is it above the satellites? Because if it is, you're still going to get the reflection of the sun. Because remember, this is early in the morning. So you should see that rocket reflecting a bit like the International Space Station amongst the satellites as well. You should see, at least here, the rocket itself, and then it's producing that light source. But look at it. It's even in here. And this is the lit up version of it. And you can still see satellites in the background, or UFOs, whatever you want to call it. Like the bulk of the light is more or less in this near the end, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, isn't it, in terms of altitude, but I don't know. I'm not agreeing it's a rocket. Just going to do that just to annoy you, Hidden. Hidden, you there?
I don't know what I mean.
All right.
I'm just looking at it.
What's the explanation? What was the explanation you said then?
Who, me?
Yeah. Was it a rocket?
No, I heard it's the ice crystal one. I never bought that. But what was weird is do you remember the stories about the earthquakes as well?
What, creating lights?
No, but they were trying to correlate this because I believe there was earthquakes on the same day as well. Did we have like a 4? Do you guys remember that in the chat? Do you remember it?
No.
There's apparently in England.
Oh, in England, really?
Yeah. And they were trying to put the two together.
Well, it's the internet, isn't it? What would you expect? It's one other thing. So yeah, there we go.
I thought that was a good clip. Yeah. I thought it was a good little reach for them. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's a very rarity to capture something. I mean,
yeah, it was. Sorry, I got it wrong. There you go. It was a 3.4 on the Richter scale we had, and that I remember the earthquake lights. We used to see a lot of them in Mexico. You would get this flash of light, like literally seconds before the earthquake.
Well, I remember seeing videos in when the Fukushima disaster happened. That was 2011, wasn't it? With that tsunami, wasn't it? Fukushima disaster. That was in 2011, right? So I remember this very, very clearly. And I believe a couple of years beforehand, these very strange phenomena of these rainbow lights in the sky. Now, obviously, at the time, that was blamed on HARP, earthquake lights, just to show you what it looks like. These were like ripples of like rainbow lights in the sky. And this would happen shortly before an earthquake happened. Just I'll show you a video. Might be able to bring one up. If I put HARP in, I guarantee it's going to come up. Yeah, typical. Brilliant. Oh, 2008. Lovely. I love videos like this. Okay, so basically, even in 2008 as well, I think this might be classed as a natural phenomena. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this was Oh no, there's a word we can't say. So this was on May the 25th, 2008. And this is obviously blamed on HARP. And you had this.
At the Toronto Zoo, they were seeing all these.
Yeah, but they
Nope.
ain't that like a sundog?
Yeah, that is clearly a sundog. So this footage it's from China, 30 minutes before the earthquake happened on May the 12th, 2008. Check this out. It's very potato camera footage, but if you have a look clearly, you can see these rainbow effects that happens in the sky. And this happened 30 minutes before the earthquake happened, and it was a pretty big one as well. And again, back
good.
in the day,
Nice.
I mean, you know, it comes with the territory. Is always blamed on HARP. You know, the earthquake, tsunamis, and stuff like that.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
Who's that? Me?
No, Slim Ying.
Oh, Slim, yeah. Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on him, man. I'm keeping an eye on him. He's raising some good points. Because he raised a good point that goes back to the earthquake lights.
Right. Okay.
Because he said they create static energy. And
Right,
he said
okay.
as volcanoes create lightning, and I have seen that phenomena.
Yeah, with it's like it's the thing is with HARP, it's so prevalent in the alternative movement conspiracy realm. I mean, to control the weather 24/7, you need so much energy and power. You would need like I just don't think one facility can. I'm not saying it can't, you know, move jet streams, which therefore can move weather storm patterns for sure. But I know to create earthquakes. I mean, you would have thought if that beam of light, it's not the beam, the ionized beam, because they heat the ionosphere, isn't it? And then they said they can pinpoint where they want to create the earthquake. It's like, well, if that's the case, surely aircraft flying through that beam are going to be, you know, it's like a instant dead zone, you know, as soon as you fly through that, you know. So I don't know. Again, it's breaking down the science. If you want to know about HARP, there is a book called Angels Don't Play This HARP by Nick Begich, I think his name. And he breaks it down, the whole science of that. But I remain 50-50.
I personally don't buy that BS. But I disagree with Slim Ying. I told you I'm paying attention to you, son. I disagree with you that it is a conspiracy theory because we can't prove anything. So that you are correct about. But I don't think it's a nothing burger. That's where I disagree with you because I know in some of the papers that I've read that HARP actively was looking at Nikola Tesla's work. Nikola Tesla's work. But what was funny the thing that they were interested in was none of these weapons. They were interested in the low LEFs, low electronic frequency.
Yeah.
They were very interested in that. And I do believe that looking how Tesla was setting up to have these LEFs produced. HARP is set up. When you look at HARP as a facility, they've got it set up to emit these LEFs. So
for what purpose?
Well, it makes you easier to be controlled. It messes with your brain waves. LEFs can do many things, but it's all to do with brain waves. I don't believe that they're set up for mind control, but I think that a healthy thing to persuade you. See, mind control is a very weird thing. Because if anybody studies psychology, the first person you look at in psychology is Pavlov. Yeah, you heard of Pavlov? Okay. Pavlov, have you heard of him?
Oh, he rings a bell. Actually,
he was famous He was famous. You're always taught about Pavlov's dog. Yeah, this is it's a famous experiment that he did, and basically what it was in conditioning. So he was doing it in animals, and why Pavlov's dog is talked about a lot. There you go. Why Pavlov's dog is very interesting in psychology is because they had an accidental effect as well. Because what they were doing was when they were feeding the dogs, they would ring the bell. Yeah, see, right. There you go. They would ring a bell every time it was time for food. So the dogs, they got salivated. So sometimes they would just ring the bell. And the dogs would react because in their mind, they knew food was coming. So once they finished this experiment, what they noticed is also when the dogs saw the people in white coats, they started salivating and doing this behavior. So that was an unexpected association that they had. Okay. They also associated food with the white coats. My reason why bringing up Pavlov now, Pavlov went on to do mind control experiments.
And right.
It was pretty sick what he was. It was pretty sick in what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
He was doing mind control basically on kids. But he wanted to take it. He wanted to take it to another. He wanted to take it to another level. But his research is very fundamental, and the government looks at this all the time on mind control, because he said that you can control a mind to a certain age, but then once free will kicks in, you have a problem. So he said you cannot. It's really hard to control the mind of an individual. But and here's the kicker. He said that you can control the mind of a mass through fear or terror.
That goes in line with what Slim Ying is actually saying. Mind control is B equals done every day with a narrative and propaganda, and the message is given to all. Resist the media. Very, I think that phrase is definitely caught on for sure, absolutely. But no, that's a very interesting concept, Pavlov's dog. As a sort of experiment.
Well, you have to dig deeper than that, because I was interested in Pavlov. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I was really interested. See, I did a little bit of psychology. I flunked out because I'm too much of a stoner, man.
I thought they'll enhance it, Hidden, but anyway.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't really. It doesn't really, because there's no wrong or right answer in psychology. It is what is perceived, and it's really screwed up, to be honest.
Okay.
But anyways, when see, because it's something that I was interested in like kind of manipulation, how we can be manipulated. I was glad that I came across Pavlov, because, it's insane it's insane in what he was doing, and it was allowed to get away with, Nick. I mean, he had kids, like, it was weird. It's very bizarre what he was doing, and he got away with it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Shady Wood, Shuda Wooda Kuda Bin. I think that's right. Thank you so much for the donations, man. Much appreciated. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. And thanks for the kind donation. Much appreciated. It really is. Did I say that right? Shuda Wooda.
I think you did.
Kuda Bin. I was there for like a minute going, is that right? Is that right? I mean, it's going through my head, like processing it. No, very interesting concept. A bit of psychology right there from Yours Truth Only. Mate, please sort your webcam out. It's weird. I need to look at your face.
Let's get a video. Get a video, and then I can come out and come back in.
All right. Let's have a look.
But I honestly, guys, I honestly don't think it's all doom and gloom. I really don't, because I don't know if Ying or you guys will agree with me. I think this concept has been going on for a long time. I think they've been trying to control the movements and trying to do things for a very long time. And I don't mean just years. I mean decades.
Oh, for sure. is a very what is the phrase, the divide and rule, divide and conquer, isn't it? You know, is that the right phrase? I can't remember. I'm 420. Who cares? But here to enjoy a good UFO show. But no, honestly, very, very good quotations to bring forward because it's pretty much very relevant for this time. Isn't that right, Jamming Music Man? Nice to see you. Good evening. Welcome on in. And Drumstick. Did I say hello to you, Drumstick? I don't think I did. Apologies, man. Hey, Moody, how's it going? Nick wrestling with the language is an epic, and as we're watching Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Oh, mate, I tell you what. Thanks for the kind words, much appreciated. Mate, I wasn't too bad reading. I went live before this and I was reading through my UFO magazines, doing a pretty top-notch job, actually. So I think everyone could agree my reading skills are getting slightly better, but probably by 1%. But anyway, right. What was I going to say?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Andre the Giant, mate. Have you seen videos of him, like stories of him farting? It's hilarious, honestly, like the stories behind it. But
I only hear of his drinking contest.
Yeah, he used to drink like he's massive. I could not believe the size of the guy. Like, no wonder he's called the bloody giant. But anyway, mate, if you wanna reset your computer, because everyone wants to see your face in the right chat.
I'll give it a crack.
Go on, then.
See you in a second.
All right, the video's going to go down. I guarantee it. Go for it.
No, it won't. Just press play. It'll be all right.
Okay, hold on.
It should be all right.
Because of similar pressures in his own work, a friend of Ray's had kept quiet for 27 years with an amazing story. Ray tried to convince the friend to tell his story on In Search Of.
I know it's been several days now, and I've been waiting for you to
Oh, it works,
this,
yes.
But have you come?
Right, so once you Saxon, if you are in chat, you sent me this called the Kingsman UFO crash of 1953 in Arizona. So yes, this is sort of in context so you know what we're actually witnessing here. So yes, a UFO crash in Arizona called the Kingsman UFO crash of 1953.
Because of similar pressures in his own work, a friend of Ray's had kept quiet for 27 years with an amazing story. Ray tried to convince the friend to tell his story on In Search Of.
I know it's been several days now, and I've been waiting for you to call me on this, but have you come to any conclusions?
The man finally agreed, for the first time, to talk, but only under strict conditions.
I can assure you that your name will not be used.
Speak up, I
They
can't
made
hear
up the
you.
name, Fritz, to protect the witness's true identity.
And I think the best place to do it probably would be my planetarium away
Okay.
from the kids and the telephone and things like that.
Waiting for his friend to arrive, Ray nervously fiddled with his telescopes.
Oh, I bet he did. Man, honestly, sorry guys, I just pulled this one out of my ass before the show began. I was like, man, we need some content. Yeah, this is a very poor quality audio output, so I do apologize.
He remembered his extensive investigations into the man's reliability as a witness.
In the case of Fritz, I started in 1973, went all the way back to the various companies he worked for, right back to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, talked to people he worked with, and they all gave him a very clean bill of health, a reputable man, honest man, not the type that would fabricate a hoax, and a very efficient engineer, manager.
As the man arrived, Ray recalled the years his friend had wavered about breaking an oath of secrecy. He recalled their long arguments about a greater public good. Would the years of patient persuasion at last pay off?
As I understand it, Fritz, you were working for the United States Air Force.
The story began late one night in 1953 at Frenchman's Flat, Nevada. The man had been working as a consultant on blast effects of atom bombs when he was suddenly ordered to report for a new mission.
What happened after that? We were put on a bus, which the windows were all completely covered with curtains and, in some cases, black paper taped to the windows. And we're driven for 3 or 4 hours, and we're not sure just where we were going. Several of us tried to guess where we might have been. We, at that time, came to the conclusion it was in the area of Kingman, Arizona.
After getting off the bus, as recreated here, the scientists were taken to an even more remote location. They had no idea exactly where they were or what they were about to see.
We were told that we had been selected for various...
The reason why I love these old style documentaries is because of the music. Yes, very cheesy music. Right up my street.
technical specialties. And I was told that I was to ask any questions that had to do with dynamic loads and nothing more, and I wouldn't get any answers to any other questions. It looked like two saucers, I would call it, one on top of the other, inverted, probably 25 to 30 feet in diameter.
There he is.
In terms of something known, what kind of metal would it look like? Well, it would look like a brushed aluminum. I'm sure it probably wasn't that, because I noticed no scratch marks. And anything that would penetrate into sand 20 inches that way would certainly...
So this is a UFO crash that happened in Arizona called the Kinsman UFO crash of 1953. Yeah.
Is that actual footage?
It is the real footage, baby. What you're seeing is the dog's bollocks. Bob's your auntie. Fanny is your aunt. Ah, Sophia, I remember that. Fanny is your aunt.
He had some scratch marks. No signs of buckling, fracture, or anything. Not that I could see.
Back.
I accepted it was probably some United States government vehicle, a highly classified vehicle. In fact, we were told that that's what it was. Interestingly enough, one of the questions I needed to know is what the mass of the vehicle was. Now, I can tell a lot of things from the penetration into the desert sand and so forth, but I needed to know the mass. And they told me that they weren't going to let me know that. They perhaps didn't even know themselves.
And he's your aunt.
Which I didn't get to look into, but one fellow whom I did happen to talk with briefly until they told us to stop talking, said that he had seen two bodies inside this tent, two alien-looking bodies. It was brown, skin, had a silver, like a cap on, without a bill. Like a skull cap? Yes, like a skull cap.
Hey, 12 feet tall. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. And how's it going, Rogan, as well? Yeah, nice to see you both.
The government was keeping it classified. There are a lot of things that could be changed by our culture or religions. There are a lot of things that could be affected by the release of information like that at that particular time.
Fanny's your uncle. There we go. Oh,
Sunday night, the band Kiss honored for their...
Oh, God, another guy I can't stand. But yeah, that's another interesting UFO case I would quite like to look into. I got one here who is... No, I tell you, we'll skip that. We'll save it for another proper live show, mate. Another proper live show. But apparently there were some leaked documents claiming to this incident to be real. Would you like to... I'll just show you like a quick 5-minute clip from a news outlet. You'd be right with that, Aidan?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Okay, cool. Let's bring this up. Fantastic. Right. Okay. Have a look at this.
Only on 12 News, a story not from this world. Recently released conversations involving high-level government officials claim a UFO crashed in Kingman back in 1953, and then the aircraft was seized by the Air Force.
Tonight, 12 News journalist Chase Golightly went to Kingman to look into this mystery.
We all know about the Phoenix Lights and other sightings here in Arizona, but this case is different. Now, no government entity has confirmed this and likely never will. But what we learned leaves a lot up to the imagination. At the heart of Kingman, Arizona, Route 66, the famous logo seen everywhere you drive, bringing in countless visitors over the decades. But in May of 1953, a different kind of visitor came here to Kingman, and they didn't take Route 66 to get here. Came from the sky, crashing down in the desert in an aircraft not from this world, according to UFO researchers.
I have heard rumors about it, yes.
A familiar story for those living here.
I've had 2 sightings myself of UFO craft.
Because I want to go with them.
Others think it's just that, a story.
I'm not a believer.
But self-proclaimed experts and researchers on the matter say what makes this crash
right. Slim Yin, the Avrocar project, well, there are different, for instance, the explanation of what you're talking about, the VZ9 Avrocar, just basically hovered. But if you have a look at this book right here called secret projects flying saucer aircraft, you can see that the VZ9 was actually looked like something like that, the proper one. So, but again, the VZ9 Avrocar project, the one you're talking about there, it's basically, it just bounced up and down basically. But yeah, and actually Arrow blames the Avrocar on UFO sightings. Can you believe that? I mean, it's just stupid.
So different is all the research, witness testimony, and even evidence surrounding it.
The Kingman crash is definitely in the top 5.
Author Preston Dennett is one of those researchers.
There's just a very small handful of UFO crash
I see him everywhere as well.
That have that kind of verification to them.
So we decided to find that information.
Looks like he smokes the bongs, doesn't he?
Going to the Mojave Museum of History in Kingman, combing through old newspaper clippings, sketches, and
Next
even
time I see him around, I might ask him,
documents
do you hit the
allegedly
bongs?
detailing the crash from those who were there.
Or do you smoke a
including
bowl?
Fritz Werner.
We now know him to be Arthur Stansel.
The documents claim Stansel was an Air Force engineer who studied the impact nuclear blasts had on homes and buildings. He was one of 40 people transported to the crash scene in a bus with blacked out windows so they wouldn't know where they were. They were told this was part of a secret project. When they arrived, the report claims the UFO, measuring 14 feet high and 30 feet in diameter, was made out of unfamiliar metal, plunged about 20 inches into the ground.
And it was his job to basically determine the speed of this object as it came down based upon the gouge it made in the soil. And he estimated it was about 1,200 miles per hour. The craft itself was largely undamaged.
Next to the UFO, the corpse of the so-called pilot, who was described as being about 4 feet tall and wearing a
I didn't say nothing bad.
suit.
I didn't say nothing
Surrounded by
bad.
military police,
But tell us,
the workers conducted their studies.
does he
at
smoke?
night.
Does he
Doesn't say
420?
how long they were there, but when they got back on the bus, an Air Force colonel who was in charge of the operation
And is it a
made them
bong
take an
bowl
oath
or a
to keep
joint?
this a secret. 20 years later, Stansel came forward, signing this affidavit,
I'm going for
allegedly
bong.
confirming what he saw. Then 50
Yeah,
years
more
later,
cleaner hair, innit?
another
Hey.
secret about the crash was released by former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence,
Ooh.
Christopher Mellon.
Christopher Mellon. Oh, I would trust him. I'll bargain for him.
Between him and a senior United States government member whose name has been redacted, claiming people would be slack-jawed if word got out about what they know, writing the U.S. government seized the Kingman UFO.
These craft are scooped up, taken to various Air Force bases, scientific labs, and studied intently to figure out exactly what we can figure out about how they work.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. I am jealous. The fact that he's got a bigger book collection than I have.
Despite the reports and
He's probably
witness
wrote half
accounts,
of them.
we will never truly know if what happened in Kingman that day is true or not.
I don't think our governments are ever going to willingly disclose really at all.
Dennett believes with
Yeah,
more people and
true.
former government workers releasing.
I mean, look, this is it. This is just a very interesting concept just to grasp here, guys. You know, in terms of Epstein and JFK and other documentations going to be released, look what happens. It gets redacted. You ain't going to know anything about the names, the people involved, because this is what happens when you're dealing with classified information, especially dealing with extraterrestrial craft. And when I'm seeing documents being released and you got names and specific personnel involved in these cases that deemed could be change humanity in terms of a potential alien craft crashed onto Earth and being recovered. And these names are just getting blanked out. I know this is just a very common theme. I mean, it leads more questions to answers.
Classified information, we are getting closer to answers.
It's certainly movement.
No, we're not.
So is there an official statement from the U.S. government about this Kingman crash? I reached out to several of our congressional members and even reached out to the U.S. House Oversight and Accountability Committee, who's actually held hearings on UFOs and aliens. But the spokesperson told me they have no comment on this crash.
Okay. I would say about this guy here, he has an awesome tie. That's the Millennium Falcon on the tie. That's pretty good, actually. Fair play. Okay.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I didn't notice that, but that's good.
You didn't notice
Yeah.
that. As Sophie would say, Fanny's your aunt.
Phoenix, Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thanks. Still.
Cheers, Chase. Love your time. So there we go. Yeah, those documents were released. Seems to be quite credible case to look into.
It's pretty interesting. Now,
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to look into this.
When they reached out to him, when he reached out to that committee, and he asked them directly about it, they just said no comment. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah,
It's definitely
telling the truth.
To me, that stinks that they got something, but they can't talk about it.
Weather balloon. I'm not going to say it's aliens, but it's aliens. Yeah. Nick, you Greek? No, I'm actually French, half French, believe it or not. They're working with flying devices that launch from submarines, only recently emitted. Yeah, I think they can do drones now as well. The same thing with that. I mean, in terms of like technology, I don't know if you agree with me, Slimyan. I think the military has far more advanced technology that we can even comprehend. Kind of, I imagine it sounds like a bit like science fiction, a bit like magic, but again, fueled by speculation and weed.
And reverse engineer technology. Yeah,
I guess so, mate. But where's your proof, David Grosh? I'm talking about you, Hidden, by the way. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my notes up. I'm just trying to find.
I heard it from this guy's sister who I used to date. Well, her brother was the cook in the army, and he talked to several people and told him in confidence that that's what it is. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. Yeah. You coined that phrase, by any chance. It seems to capture on, isn't it? Flying carpets.
It came from everybody. It came from everybody just talking stories, not bringing nothing to the table. So then that's when it was, trust me, bro.
Trust me, bros. Yeah. But when you look at it as like ufology as a whole, like it is just a bunch of trust me, bros. It has been since the beginning. You're looking at it. To a certain degree. I can pull up a conference from 1952, and I think it was called the Galaxy Conference, and it had George Zamsky and all that, and you had all these people come forward, and they had their own published books saying that they've been abducted and they went to Mars and they've been onto a bloody spacecraft and traveled to Jupiter. But again, like I said, in terms of ufology, this, I'm not discrediting people's claims in terms of UFO sightings, alien abductions, and all that sort of stuff. Science Evidence Fringe says, I'm from Aldebaran. Don't get me started. But do you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of trust me, bros. And it always has been.
There has been somewhat of what you call proof as well. Not to what they're saying. I'm not.
Sure.
But I mean, there's been pictures. We've looked at bona fide what we can all agree. What we tend to agree. Look, there's something. Something was there.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I like that term. Okay.
No, we can't say, it's always been trust me, bros. It probably has, but there has been evidence knocking around. There's still evidence knocking around to this day. I mean, you brought something to the table to have a look at. You could have just told the story and said, look, there was a beam of light in the sky. But you came with evidence. So this is all, and I think this is what, I'm not in this community. I don't want to say I'm a part of it. I do what I do because I deal with civilian sightings. That's where I like to be. I don't care about the rhetoric because I know it's real. They don't have to tell me it's real for me to say, okay, I was right. I don't need to pat myself on the back. I know it's real. So
I mean, let me just rephrase that. There are trust me, bros. There has been since the beginning of ufology, but I'm not saying it's all like that. Like, for instance,
Yeah.
there are credible cases. Like, for instance, the
Lonnie Zamora.
Lonnie Zamora case. We had the Pascagoula case, and we've also had the Pentuck incident with Kaz as well. We've also had, so there are very credible
and
cases.
even looking in the last one that we covered, I was on the fence that it was that dude, the mentally handicapped boy, or the man that would like roll around in the mud, as the alien.
Oh, yeah, the Virginia case. Yeah, sorry, mate. I was trying to think then. Yeah,
So even at that, you see what I mean? There are stories out there. I mean, I understand the frustration in that community because, everybody's been at it for so long that at least show us something. And then what we have now is we have like guys going in saying, look, I got a picture of a UFO, and it turns out to be not a UFO. So it's deflation, and then it's really bad. It's really bad.
No, I understand that, mate. Yeah, I mean, everyone has access to a phone now, and phones are getting a lot more advanced. But I have to admit, I got the new Samsung latest S24 Ultra, the whole shebang, purely because I said to the guy, I said to my missus who got the phone, what's the best zoom? Because I want to do a lot of sky watching. He said this, and still, once you zoom in, it's still not great, mate.
Yeah. You want a camera?
You're dealing with pixels. Yeah, again, unless it's in daylight, it's a bit different. But I do a lot of night sky watching, so therefore I need a night vision. But everyone's got access to a camera. But the thing is, if they're new to seeing a UFO sighting, they get excited. Then the cameras are shaking and all that, and they're talking. It's going to get very, very excited because they see a ball of light, for instance. So they can't really at least focus on the actual object itself, see where it came from. That's the other thing, but it's also see it where it ends as well, because a lot of these UFO sightings, you see it for like 10 seconds and then you don't see the outcome of that. Does it fly off? Does it shoot off? Does it dissipate in our peripheral view, if that's even a word? So you understand the concept of that,
Indeed,
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I deal with that on a daily basis. But the thing is, you have to. I feel you have to brush all that crap aside and have a look at what you got,
sure,
and deal with that. There's many what ifs, could haves. Like when we showed that saucer, that thing that was at the cliff, and I kept on whinging because the guy didn't walk over to it.
Yeah. I remember that.
And I still whinge about that, because if I saw something, and I think anybody else in this world saw something like that, and it was at that close, if you didn't have like a funeral or a wedding you had to be to, or your kid's birthday party,
yeah,
take a walk over to it. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
I know, right? Yeah, at least get a first-hand witness of the actual craft or whatever it could be. This is. Yeah,
you can't, and that's the thing. You can't put on the way you would behave onto somebody else, because we're individuals. We all behave differently.
I understand, mate. I understand. We're all different. I mean, I think everyone's more or less changed now compared to, like, for instance, the 90s, where it was a bit more. There's people have changed in general, really, to be honest with you. So they're outlook into UFOs, especially if they're literally their first UFO sighting, it could be a quite culture shift, isn't it? But again, it could probably easily be explained, Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest. A lot of my UFO.
It don't matter. If you see something, I just always say, shoot it, film it, leave it up to us to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
But it's always better. It's always better to be wrong than not to shoot it at all.
Yeah.
Don't know. You might be looking at something very odd, and now we got now handed to us. We've got like stuff like flight trackers. So once we know the date, the location, and even if you want to be an ass and say what direction, but once you got these, you go on flight tracker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because this is what I want to do with the sky watching. So the people who are tuning into Alien Addict. So what I'm planning to do is that for a Christmas present, I'm looking to get a night vision camera that actually links up to my phone. And what I want to do is not only film the balls of light, but have the satellite tracker on the screen. So I'll pinpoint my location, and whilst obviously the flight tracker would be on, satellite tracker would be on my okay, sorry, babe. The flight tracker just got told off. The flight tracker I just got told. The flight tracker would be actually on the screen itself, so we can see what satellites are flying over my location whilst I'm filming the balls of light. I mean, to be honest with you, I filmed balls of light that change directions, but again, my camera is so difficult to literally capture these balls of light because they're quite high up. But this is why I need night vision. But that's what I'm planning to do. But yeah, it's fascinating, man. Skywashing is great fun. But
best thing for you to get as well is a tripod.
I got 3 tripods in the garden, mate.
There you go.
Yeah.
So have your camera on because it's nice and steady.
Well, this is no copycat in John Bell, but it's a bit like that sort of style. It's a scope, or it's either a scope or binoculars, but I think it's more or less like a scope, and you can actually pull it on your phone on a tripod, and I can sort out with StreamYard and stuff like that. And I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do because you can capture the whole night sky and really zoom in to these objects that's flying. I mean, have you seen I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you something, brother, that might tickle you. This is the best UFO sighting you're ever going to see. Right, I tell you, I'm going to bring it out now because this show is called the best UFO sightings around the world. Oh my god, I get bunged up, mate. Bring this up. Let me show you something. So this is what, right? Okay, in context, this was taken on my phone camera right here, the Samsung S25 Ultra, blah 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 blingo, and I tell you what, I'm going to play it. And I thought this was extraterrestrial or something like that. But then I thought, let me just go on Flight Tracker and have a little look. And I did find something a bit like this, but I'm not saying that actually could be. But do satellites do this? There's no audio, by the way. Wait for it.
It looks like there's 2 objects there.
There's 2 objects flying in unison.
Yeah.
And it shines bright. Yeah. And that was the point when I started to communicate with it. I don't know, mate.
Our skeptic is saying it looks like the space station.
No, it's not the space station because I tracked the satellite tracker after this flew past, and I couldn't find any space station stuff. In fact, I've got a few videos on my Cosmic Twilight channel that shows the ISS flying over, and I've got like proper close-up footage of that. So definitely not ISS 100% or space station, because I know exactly what that looks like, and I've actually tracked that as well. I've actually tracked the ISS flying over as it's coming over my location, saw it, and I filmed it whilst it's flying over, and I've done that like 3 times now. And Sheepa Pop, you can confirm that as well, because I messaged you saying, oh, ISS is flying over, and she even filmed it flying over her place. So, I don't know. I mean, I put it in Google, mate, that the fact that do satellites brighten up? And they said, yes, it can do because it's in the sunlight. Look, watch this. Wait. Hold on. Look, watch this. There. I thought he was communicating with me. And I have to admit, I did get excited. I did think about Maria Orsic. Oh, sorry, I must pronounce her proper name, Maria Ortish. I'm just going to throw that one out there, might as well. Mate, what do you reckon? What do you reckon, Hidden? Just out of curiosity.
Oh,
because
I like it.
Because I tracked the satellite feed, especially the satellites that were ahead, and none of them did that. 2 would fly in unison.
But was there any satellites at the time over there in your vicinity?
Yeah, but they're very singular. They're always singular. What I'm gathering, they're actually satellites, mate. And look, there are balls of light that look like it's going to be satellites. It's going to be satellites, but I've never seen that.
I've seen one. I haven't seen it like that. I do admit. I have seen 3 that travel together as a triangle.
Yeah, that's it. You would normally see that. That's what I thought. But yeah, I don't know, man. Slim Yin, what do you reckon this is?
I know that on certain. I know, but I'm taking that's a normal camera because I know on settings they pulse sometimes. I think all of them pulse.
Yeah, I think it's to do with the stabilization. I think, yeah, someone called Paul Robinson, he's in my chat, and he says the stabilization can do 2 things. It can give that sort of perspective of it actually flashing, and secondly, it can give off like a trail, and it looks like a propulsion system, and that is all to do with the stabilization.
But also don't. This is my understanding of the pulse. Is that these companies, they pay the money to have these satellites up there. So how do they know that their satellites that they're paying the money for is actually up there? Because a lot of these they bounce signals off of each other, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
So the pulse is like a signal. So you, as the guy who has a satellite up there, can see where your satellite is if it truly is up there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying, bro.
That's what I was told that pulse was all about.
Yeah. I mean, Slim Yin saying here that the fact that the pulse is hitting light, I'll just show you now. I'll just show you right there.
No, I think that is reflecting the sun. I think it caught a good hit on the sun.
Yeah. But I tell you what.
I like that one. I like that one. It's a shame the sky wasn't so dark.
Yeah, I know. The thing is now the evenings are getting a lot more darker quite early. I mean, every time it's clear blue sky, and at the moment we're not having some great days, to be honest with you. I will be out and tracking the skies like I always do, every single ball of light. And if I see this again on 2 or several occasions, you know it's going to be a satellite or maybe it's a craft. But then you got to track the satellite feed, and then you can make a real base conclusion. And I think that's the way I always look at these sky watching, because look, you're going to capture stuff that's going to be satellites, space debris, ISS. I mean, ISS is a pure example of a massive ball of light in the sky.
I still like it. Oh, I'm watching Yin Yang's comments.
Yeah.
Slim Yin Yang. Sorry, man. That weren't no disrespect. I'm stoned, so I often say stuff wrong. So, but yeah, Slim Ying. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I would give it. See, I would have to go with. I still like it, man. You know what I mean? If it was in the right kind of settings, that would be on my channel. But
yeah.
I like it. I do like it.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah,
I do agree. I do think it's a satellite, and I do agree. But I do like it as well. As far as putting a video out, I do like it.
Nice.
It's
definitely it's convincing, isn't it? Yeah, I have to admit it's. But when you see stuff like that, if someone's new to sky watching, they immediately go to, okay, what the hell is this thing, and is it extraterrestrial? But you should really be saying to yourself, is it a satellite? What's like Occam's razor, mate? Always, what is the simplest explanation? It probably is the explanation you're looking for. But in some cases, that like 5%, the weird stuff, it's gone off again.
I just gotta use the restroom real quick. Sorry.
All right. Well, at least tell me, for Christ's sake. I mean, speaking to myself otherwise. Ask myself questions. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to make about that, guys. To be honest, but if I see it again, I'm obviously going to film it, and we'll do a little follow up. We'll do a little follow up, see what happens with that. Anything I can talk about? Shall I slag off Hidden? Say something deeply racist. No, I'll never do that at Hidden Show. Bless him. What can I talk about? I don't know, like being on the spot when I'm not prepared. Hello to the 38 people in chat. Let's just go through chat. ET's signs. I can't bring up your comments because it's and Hidden has the full dog in control, like Bob Lazar says. Hidden's gone dogging. Oh, bloody hell, he's be echoing throughout the hills on that one, mate. Pick up a random book. I could do actually. Ew. Well, I tell you what. Sort of a quick shout out for my show on Friday. Oh, what can I do? I'll tell you what. So just a quick turn the tables on my show that I'm doing on Friday. So if anybody's new in chat or new to the show watching this, I run a UFO show, I should say, on YouTube called Alien Addict, and I go live every Tuesday and Friday. And on Friday, what I'll be doing is breaking down the whole German flying saucer aspect. So we were doing like a massive deep dive in all these flying saucers that you can see here. Hold on. Like all stuff like this, all German flying saucers from back in the day that actually me and Hidden have done a few shows on. But yeah, this is like a proper breakdown on absolutely everything to do with German flying saucers. I mean, for instance, we're going to be talking about what actually makes these fly. We're talking about these flying saucers right here. So yeah, very, very rare publication, mate. I didn't slag you off or anything like that, don't worry. But yeah, there we go. But I did shout out my own channel, by the way. So
well, did you tell them there's links in the description box?
Yes, there is. There's a link in the description, so you can go check that out. But yeah, massive deep dives, humongous deep dives like we did on Friday was just it was Maria Orsic galore, mate. I'm having dreams about Maria Orsic. It's kind of weird. My missus says to me, says, "Why is there pictures of like long blonde-haired women, like half-naked women on your computer?" It's like, it's to do with Maria Orsic, baby. You don't understand. It's for thumbnails, for Christ's sake. Yeah. So Hidden, don't give me that. I want to go 420, but is there a video? My old cock and balls. You want to bring up?
Well, yeah, I do, because funny enough, now I gotta search for it. But when I was looking for footage for the channel, I came across this interesting case, and it happened. It's very similar to I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I'm going to go for Lonnie Zamora.
Lonnie Zamora case, 1964. Yes.
This happened 1964. This happened in 1963, I believe, in Marseille, France. Have you heard of it? It has something to do with the lily fields.
That rings a bell, mate. Bring it up. I think we talked about this, didn't we? I think we talked about it.
Did we? I must have forgot about it.
Yeah,
I found it very interesting that this happened actually, and it's very similar, if not identical, to the Lonnie Zamora case.
Oh right, okay. Even with the symbols and everything on the craft itself, because that was a specific detail that we looked into, wasn't it? That symbol.
Let's have a better look. See me, I'm in a rush because I'm here, there, and everywhere looking for footage, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to hold up some stuff. I'm really trying to find some decent content, but
mate, I know, brother. I know what it's like. Thanks for your kind words on Friday's show. That's it was very, very good of you.
Oh my God, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on a second, guys. Here we go. I'm here now. I'm where I want to be. Yeah, because I got some cool stuff to look at. Where am I at now?
Sweet.
There we go. There we go. Because I saw it and I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna grab a video. All right, I don't know who this guy's channel. This is from a channel called Somewhere in the Skies with Ryan Syringe. I hope I'm saying his name right. So hold on, let's set it up because I don't know who this guy is. He could give me some trouble. He could not. But thank you. So we'll just get that up, and that's our protection. That's our shield, man. Once we got that up, we're cool. We're pretty righteous here. Right. So yeah.
Oh mate, who's sorry man. Who's that? ZZKJBRY. Is it Brian? Brian, is that you? I can't stand the new the tag names, isn't it? It's changed everything. Bring him up, man. I've got to say hello to him. ZZKJB. There we go. Yeah, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Oh yeah, thank you. Is it put your?
So
Brian, that was it. I knew it was Brian.
I know this
Brian,
is
nice to see you. Welcome on in.
Brian.
I thought he was in the chat on Friday. Yeah, Brian. I remember. I always, because they changed the title, the title handle, and it's putting something completely different. So yeah, if I asked you for your name, you could put it in. I'd be much appreciated. But I remember that, Brian, because you got the bunny in the thumbnail. Awesome. But yeah, welcome on in. Nice to see you. So this case here, mate, just rephrase. What is it all about? What's this all about?
Well, it's the similar sighting of what Lonnie Zamora had.
Okay.
But
okay.
I think Lonnie Zamora was more credible because he was a police officer. But here, I'm just gonna say, let's check it out, man. Let's check it out.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
There we go.
Hey, John P. How's it going, man? My brother.
1965. Valence. July 1st, 1965. Valençon, France. It was approximately 6 in the morning when Maurice Moss was getting ready for work on his farm.
Hell yeah. Let's do it, Sophia.
Suddenly, he heard a strange noise coming from his lavender field. Moss assumed it was one of the military helicopters that would occasionally land on his property. Worried that the helicopter might be crushing his lavender, he made his way over to the field and intended to tell the pilot to park someplace else. But rather than a helicopter, Moss stumbled upon an egg-shaped vehicle about the size of an automobile. It stood on 6 thin legs, sitting about 200 feet away from him. He noticed 2 small boys, about 4 feet tall, standing near the craft, apparently observing the lavender. As Moss began to walk closer to confront these boys, he realized they weren't boys at all. They weren't even human. Dressed in green one-piece suits, these creatures had abnormally large and bald heads, no lips, pointed chins, pale skin, and small hands.
Yeah.
One of the creatures suddenly turned around and pointed a small tube at Moss, blasting him with a light that paralyzed him. These creatures stared at Moss for about a minute, communicating with one another by low, guttural grunts. A door then slid open across the craft, and the 2 mysterious creatures disappeared into it. After the door closed, the craft took off into the sky and out of Moss's sight. Moss was paralyzed for about 15 minutes before he could even begin to move. After checking to inspect the marks the craft's legs had made on his lavender, he rushed to town and told a cafe owner what had happened. It wasn't long before the story hit the media, and authorities and Moss's farm soon became infested with tourists. UFO investigators took samples of the lavender and soil allegedly touched by the craft, and Moss freely talked to them about his experience. Investigators found that the ground where the craft had landed was soaked with moisture, although no rain had fallen. Geometrically spaced indentations covered the area, and the plants were affected by the proximity of the phenomenon, appearing to decay in direct proportion to their distance from the central column of the craft. The calcium content of the soil at the landing site was found to be much higher than in samples taken from other areas in the field. The case caught the attention of noted UFO researcher and astronomer Dr. Jacques Vallée.
And all of a sudden he was paralyzed. He saw two small creatures. They were not quite the ones that you have here. They were very small, but they had normal heads and they had normal human features. But he was paralyzed, and they started speaking to each other in some strange language, went back into the object took off. The interesting thing is that there were traces left. Those traces were studied by various agencies of the French government. There was no question he was not lying. The traces could not be duplicated. And he was paralyzed for 20 minutes after the object left, which is very interesting from the point of view of the effect of the kind of radiation that object may have been creating. And this is a very common report on the part of witnesses of this feeling of paralysis.
Vallée returned to the scene of the incident in 1979, and meeting with Maurice Moss and two of his close friends, made a number of interesting observations. Vallée noted that Moss was reluctant to give all the details of his experience to investigators, as well as to his own family at the time, including the fact that he believed that some type of silent communication took place between himself and these creatures. From the beginning, he wanted to minimize the impact of the experience, not wanting publicity, amongst other reasons. Like many experiencers of this phenomenon, he had changed in many ways as a result of the experience, including the belief that some form of contact, once established, continued in subtle forms. Vallée concluded that, quote, "Throughout this discussion with Mr. Moss, I had the feeling that I was in the presence of a very intelligent man, capable of deep emotions and rational thought. He is also quite humble. He has declined to appear on a television documentary with a nationally known journalist. I had brought with me a photograph of similar traces left after another case. Mr. Moss looked at me with a mixture of amazement and
How's that
relief
supposed to mean?
that someone else was aware of these particular marks. He told us that he sometimes found them in his field. That's how he knows that they have come back. He always erases the traces immediately." Reflecting back on this experience, Moss said that he wasn't afraid at all during the encounter and believed that the creatures had no desire to hurt him. Moss did, however, refuse to elaborate on the psychological and physical effects he felt afterward. He did admit to feeling extremely sleepy during the first few weeks, sometimes sleeping up to 12 hours a day. In
Welcome to my
particular,
world.
there was one big detail of the encounter that he refused to discuss with anybody. He was quoted as saying, "Nobody will make me tell it." His wife later said in an interview that he constantly thought about the creatures and, quote, "considered his encounter with them a spiritual experience."
What?
Whatever else he saw or heard or experienced, Moss would take to the grave with him, dying on May 14th, 2004. And with that, we will never truly know the one detail of the encounter he refused to share with the public. And this enduring mystery of the encounter in the lavender field may forever remain unexplained.
Interesting. Look at that. Do aliens kiss? I don't know. This is like the whole thing is just like, where's their sexual organs? Do they eat? Why do they need to probe us? Why do they abduct cows and do cattle mutilations? You know, it's just, do you know what I mean?
Well, we simply could look on it the same way as why do we do it to animals?
Yeah, but we know our organ system. We don't know what an extraterrestrial organ system actually is and how it functions.
And then likewise them. So that's why they look at us.
Yeah,
But
I see your point. I see your point. But look at a praying mantis alien. How do their digestive system work? Do they eat us? You know?
Who knows? I can't answer that, but I think one thing for sure is they're highly if it's a hard one. It's a hard one to broach the subject because I'm going to talk about abductions and experiences, and it's a hard one again to broach this subject. But if you listen to the encounters with the experiences, especially the female experiences, they're always interested in their reproductive, you know, taking their eggs and stuff.
Yeah,
which is you know, I know these kind of way outlandish theories. Well, these claims, they're not theories by the people that are claiming them. They 100% believe them, don't they? When they say they're part of the hybrid program. I had the opportunity once to be on a panel with a lady who claimed that she was part of, you know, that was her scenario. And I'm going to say she was part of anything because she wasn't. It was her story that she was telling. She claimed she had, I know, easily 20 children. You know, she claimed there was a process where they would come and inseminate her, and then just at a certain time, they would come and take the baby or what was in her. Yeah.
Continue.
That was generally her claim.
When was this claim brought forward?
This was a few years ago. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was talking to this lady. I can't remember the ins and outs of her story because I'm always dubious with women because with these kind of stories.
Yeah.
These kinds of stories. Because the problem I had was, okay, right, if you told me once, okay, twice, okay. But when you're coming up to like 5, 6, you go into the doctors. Now, women, their hormones change when they get pregnant. So you can have a test to say you were pregnant. So where's the proof in this happening?
The thing is with that theory that they take the baby from you, that concept is from the X-Files because that is what happens to Scully. Same thing. That's from the 90s. That's why I asked you when the date was, because
well, wouldn't the X-Files have got that from somewhere else?
Probably. This is it.
Because I think this is why I said this was her story, rather than saying it was because at first I said she's part of this.
Yeah.
Because there is a thing that's been going on, that this project has been going on with the sanctions through MJ12. If I'm saying it right, I might be wrong on that one.
The MJ12 documents, is that the documentation? You're talking about that, yeah?
Is that the treaty that they signed? That's not it, is it? No, it's not.
No.
What's
You're
the
talking
treaty?
about
Majestic? No, the
master. It was the Eisenhower Treaty or something like that, if I remember rightly.
Or was it the Truman? Was it Eisenhower? It was one of the presidents that was there. But they signed this. They signed this weird agreement.
Let me ask ChatGPT this, and probably people in chat will probably beat me to it. So, who was the
where was I going with this?
President who signed the alien treaty?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But
I just asked GPT it. Hold on. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
I just always think these stories that these people say, though, maybe you're entering it themselves, maybe because we can produce. I don't know what, but they seem very interested in our reproduction. Like they even some of the male ones say they harvest semen.
Yeah, but are they hot though? They can do that if they're hot aliens. I have to go with green tea on that one.
That's what's called deduction, mate. You ain't got no choice. You might get sexy Vanessa, or you might get sweaty Larry. You just don't know what you're getting when you're getting abducted, man. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh, mate. Alien treaty in the 1950s. Sorry, mate. I'm just.
You can't find it. It don't exist.
No. I need to put the wording right in ChatGPT.
I don't know how to put the word in. I'm trying to think what it was.
It was called the Greta Treaty.
Okay.
This was President D. Eisenhower's secret meeting with extraterrestrials to sign an agreement, often called the Grenada Treaty of 1954. Yeah. Obviously, ChatGPT said it is not real, obviously. And historians, government records, and credible evidence is not supported as such treaty or meeting ever occurred. The story appears to be only conspiracy. Yeah. Let me phrase that again. The only story only in UFO conspiracy circles is not considered. I'm 420'd and I can't read, but there we go. 1954, mate. The Grenada Treaty.
But it said in it that they could have so many of us and stuff like that for for advances in medicine and technology and a whole heap of shit. But then it's claimed that they, you know what? See, the thing is, this kind of thing, because this was knocking about when. I mean, I came across this thing probably in like the 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 25 years ago. Yeah.
So I mean, they also try and say the Albert Pike letters are fake. And so I don't. So I don't know, man. I don't know, because I buy into human mutilation. I always said I wanted to do a show on that. I buy into that 100%. I think the evidence there, and I've got a gem. I've got all the evidence, man. Like of all the cases that are documented to a certain date. So I don't know. I guess we're not going to ever know if anything's found of the human mutilations. But man, this. If you guys know about this stuff is bizarre, man.
Oh, I tell you what, I got something here. Hold on. Yeah, because we wanted to do a show on cattle mutilation, but not only that, but human mutilation. But that requires to show you pictures, and they're extremely graphic. In fact, did you know, Hidden, when I go to Wales for my camping, we pass the Bracken Beacons, and that is one of the places where those teenagers were found. Same sort of circumstances. No one knows about that. No one knows about that case. I know I've seen a documentary about it.
I remember watching the guy. I think he pulled off a little documentary when he went out there, and he went and talked to the soldier that stood over the body.
Oh right, okay.
The soldier is the guy who snapped the picture. I think there were two pictures, wasn't there? He had to stay up there overnight, and he just got curious because he wanted to see what was under the tarp.
Oh really? And he saw the body.
Yeah, and so he decided to take pictures of it. God bless him.
Hi Mike, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you, brother. Nice
Hey
to
Mike,
see you.
sorry man, I'm chilling, man, getting 420. Yeah, I think
I
it's
would agree with I would agree with Green Tea on that one. Yeah, like a lot of the mutilations does look like sort of like dressing a fish, isn't it? It's just when there's no blood.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, like
Maybe.
don't take this the wrong way, but when someone gets shot, there is a lot of blood. It pours out. I mean, it's that will be signed of at least they actually happened in that at least in that place. But in
These
regards to
bodies are
these
clean.
mutilation,
These bodies are
there's
clean, man.
clean.
Holes
not
in them, things removed. Some of them are even skinned, man. They're like then this is here, and all this is skull. It's been without an ounce of blood. You
the
can see
jaw removed.
cauterizations.
Yeah, I'm just going through my UFO magazines to see if I got anything about that. I don't think I do. But no, it is immensely fascinating. And we'll talk about it to do it because that's a major deep dive. But if you're going to do cattle mutilation, you have to go into the human mutilation and you compare the two, and there's both a connection there. Do you think it's something to
They're exactly the same. They're exactly the same, mate, ain't they?
Remember back in the 90s, you had the Satanic Panic, or maybe that was the 80s. But in regards of, it was a satanic group that did these sacrifices. I just think no, it's surgically. It's surgically removed. I think you have to be at least a profession or an alien to do something like this. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, look, when you're looking at the older cases, right? You can just rule out it's something. It's something unworldly. It's something because the older cases, there's no way they got lasers to cauterize. It's just been the cut has been so. It's just really weird.
Yeah, is the thing is with when
it's
it
only
comes
now.
to
Sorry.
When it comes to ufology, and I mean, like for instance, alien abduction, I kind of like stay with them. I mean, I do look into it, but I haven't really researched into it. Obviously, I don't skip over the topic. I just haven't done a lot of research because it's the physical evidence. But with cattle mutilation, there is a very clear link sign all around the world linking the same phenomena. And the same with the human mutilation. It all have the signatures are pretty much the same. And just to say, to blame that on cults, which was the first explanation. The second was chupacabra back in the 90s. And then
but see now there is an activity going on, but the chupacabra doesn't surgically remove things. It is what it is, isn't it? It's the goat sucker. It drinks blood. So they do find animals that are drained.
Yeah, completely. Absolutely, completely.
Then you can say, okay, that could lean to the chupacabra, or like me. I always think sometimes on things, not the cattle mutilations, but there's sometimes on things where I look at that I see the satanic overtone to it.
Right. In what way the satanic? Is there what in terms of like killing ritual?
Well, say like when they find like a calf of an animal that's drained of blood and they're blaming the chupacabra. I mean, what us as Westerners tend to forget that witchcraft in Central America is like the number 2 practice out there next to Christianity. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, sure.
I hope people understand. And this blood can be used in rituals. It's a fold. It's a young animal. It will do as opposed to a young human being, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You understand the ritual, then you can understand the purpose. So sometimes when I see things like that, when they're saying, "Oh, it's chupacabra," I think it could be ritualistic.
Oh, for sure. But the thing is, with when you're dealing with people that are not very inclined of surgical procedures, You know,
Oh no,
these are
that's
just
what I'm saying.
occultists.
Oh no,
It's
I'm saying the cattle mutilations is something unworldly.
yeah,
It's a
for sure, for sure.
It's a different. See, there are other things like people don't really say cattle mutilations are chupacabras. There are different things that are going on that they associate the chupacabras to. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
necessarily believe that's a chupacabra behavior. I don't think it is a chupacabra. I think it's a dude harvesting blood for could be for some ritual. Oh, it could be a chupacabra. What do I know?
Yeah. But no one talks about chupacabra anymore. Have you not noticed that? Like, it barely gets brought up.
Nobody talks about the Slender Man anymore, too.
Yeah, but that's a creepypasta, mate. That's a creepypasta.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
That's social media for you, brother. That's social media doing
Back
that.
in the days, whatever sold papers.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. So I'm just reading through chat a moment. Have you got any other videos? I'll see if I've got anything in here. I've got a video of Ross Coulthart and Lou Elizondo.
Oh
God! Don't. Yeah, I watched it. I feel bad for Ross because he's ill. I feel bad for him.
I'm sure when he looks at his bank account, that gives him comfort.
Well, going back to the topic of today's episode, is the best UFO sightings, and what we've shown you so far has not been that. But I tell you what, something there is I found is 30 clearest UFO sightings ever caught on camera. Would you like me to show you?
Yeah, that's how it butchers. I hope so. There's some AI ones because I really want to giggle. Not AI, because some of these would be. Never mind.
Well, this is 10 months ago. All right.
See, even our hippie chick says no, Ross.
Can't tell if Nick is high as well. Yeah, of course I am. It's Wednesday.
Oh, our pyramid ones.
Right,
I don't know what's wrong with my bladder today.
It's like landing.
A Polish man captured this footage while on vacation in the Canary Islands. Sitting by the pool with a woman, he notices something floating in the sky but can't figure out what it is. Filmed with his iPhone, this is a short clip from one of the 4 recordings, totaling an hour of footage.
To be honest with you, at 12 feet tall, I think I'm coming down with something. Can you not sound how bunged up I sound at the moment? Oh, fucking god damn it. I knew that was happening. I was like, literally, you know, when you can...
This next clip was captured on a commercial...
You know, when you got a cold, and I always starts with a sinus, and I can feel my sinuses getting bunged up. I'm like, god damn it. Like, oh god, I just... I don't want to be ill before Christmas, for Christ's sake.
Plane traveling...
But yeah, I'm tired, 420'd, I'm probably getting ill. There we go.
Bogota to Salento, Colombia. What was supposed to be a regular plane ride turned into a flight full of unanswered questions. The man who captured this looked through his plane window, only to be confused.
I can
about
hear
what
it,
he had
mate.
filmed.
I can hear it. It's terrible. It's kicking my ass. I can't believe it. Oh, wasn't this one debunked? I think this one was debunked. Oh, 12, cheers, 12
nighttime
feet.
at
Yeah,
Bear
I'll
Lake
be
in
fine, mate.
California
It's
can
the
be
time
full
of
of
year, isn't it?
surprises, because what is shown in this next clip may be intriguing and funny to people watching. At the mentioned location, something is roaming through the sky, unsuspecting of what the cameraman will do to it.
Yeah, I think it might have been in weather balloon or some sort of balloon.
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads.
Wow, look at that.
Pointing it right at him.
Is that John
And now he's
Bell's?
turning.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, you see him?
Oh, look at that. Right, now, this is credible. Check this out, Hidden. I'm going to show it again.
Surprises, because what is shown in this next clip may be intriguing and funny to people watching. At the mentioned location, something is roaming through the sky, unsuspecting of what the cameraman will do to it.
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him.
Hidden. Do you think that's a bug? Thoughts?
I was going for a bat, but I'm not sure.
It looks. Let's just go back. Look at this again. I don't know, Rod.
Oh, here's another one right here.
See right there. There's a flapping motion.
I did notice that. Hold on.
That's what was making me leave with bat. Right around there's a flapping motion.
Yeah.
You see him?
See, doesn't that look like it's flapping?
It does a little bit.
I think, yeah.
Pointing it right
for it.
at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh.
But that. But that could be if it's definitely flying.
Yeah. It just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving.
Oh, did the laser make him flash? Hold on, put it back. Put it back. I'll skip the balloon.
Right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah. And now he's turning. And now he's
Hold
turning.
on. Yeah.
He's turning.
It didn't flash him. The beam hit it.
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
I think it's a bat.
And now he's turning.
I'm going with bat.
And now he's turning.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's him. And now he's turning.
Yeah.
And now he's turning.
Because it's a green flash to match his green beam.
Yeah. I think you're right on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving. Shit.
Another sighting in California raises suspicions that the alien...
Hidden. This is the best footage.
Do we have to?
...and recorded this anomaly. According to the witnesses, this is neither...
What was it supposed to be, a balloon?
Yeah, isn't it what they call it? A Skywalker. It's a Skywalker balloon. From Star Wars.
Oh,
Not
Luke
Skywalker. Not a Skywalker. Not Luke Skywalker. Stormtrooper.
Oh, Stormtrooper.
That's it.
Oh my god, yeah, it is a balloon, isn't it? Okay, next.
His dog does not care. He pulls out his phone to capture the moment he is bewildered by what he just saw.
Yeah, I saw this one. Was never sure about this one.
Where's it gone, man? Where's it gone? I can't see.
Now, if that was me, I'll be running towards that thing.
I think he does.
Good.
I think he does.
Oh, there it is. What is that?
I haven't seen this video in a while.
What is it? Just nobody here.
While everybody is discussing whether the following clip took place
not this one.
Or somewhere in Brazil, nobody is wondering
There's a drone
that is airborne right above the cameraman and the nearby witnesses.
This was a drone in Brazil, Mexico. Because the reason why they're unsure is that they repackaged it. They did the same with the Chinese video. There's a Chinese video that they repackaged.
Right. How is that a drone?
It was a police drone.
So there's no navigation lights on it?
Well, there was.
I don't see any.
It's the quality of the footage. It's really bad. You even hear him say it.
Sounding noticeably nervous, speaks to the camera as he approaches a lake, seemingly aware of something hidden beneath its surface. This footage was captured in South Carolina.
This is what y'all getting.
I haven't seen this one before.
I had to. This thing doesn't belong here. It's definitely not here to hurt us. Please God, I hope I can be the right.
I don't see anything.
Once he got closer to the lake, he moved the camera towards the water's surface, trying to get a closer angle to whatever was hiding in this body of water.
I was looking up in the sky. Oh my god!
Oh, hang on.
What?
Mate.
Can you remind me? Remind me of the
back.
video. Oh no! Yeah, starting from the beginning because man, let's see. How did he see this in the water?
There we go.
A drone.
This next scene begins with an eerie vibe. The cameraman, sounding noticeably nervous, speaks to the camera as he approaches a lake, seemingly aware of something hidden beneath its surface. This footage was captured in South Carolina.
This is what y'all getting. I had to do it. I had to. This thing doesn't belong here. It's definitely not here to hurt us. Please God, I hope I can make the right decision.
Once he got closer to the lake, he moved the
still
camera
ain't seen
towards
it.
the water's surface, trying to get a closer angle to whatever was hiding in this body of water.
I can't see it.
Oh no! I think what he did was he went closer. He went closer. They didn't zoom in.
The following clip was captured in Curitiba.
I can't say anything about this. I had this on my channel, and it did pretty good.
Focused the device on an unusual phenomenon in the sky. There are many speculations on what this could be, but what is your opinion?
I'm taking the fifth. Ay, ay, ay. No, this is actually the second video, so I'm all right. Well, I'm not, because I had the first video.
Another sighting that you are about to see comes from an interesting position. A pilot operating the plane took a quick video of something coming across his path.
After this, can you pause this?
He seems pretty confused because why would a pilot go out of his way to film something like this? A night that seems like it is
Right. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of UFO of interest, Scott over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I actually liked that video.
Okay.
And the problem is Scott is only debunked to that video is what the pilot said. Now, I think the pilot's got himself in some kind of trouble. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Because when he posted that video, he clearly posted that video as a UFO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he went and did an interview, and in the interview, he said, "Oh, I knew it was a balloon." Right? Yeah. So this is where Scott's always hammering that the pilot said it was a balloon. Yeah. But what I found strange was when I went back to his channel. not only did he take down this video, but he put he had another video up in its place, and it was obviously a balloon, and he said UFO.
Ah, right. So he's just taking that context and just swindled it a different way.
I just never understood why he did that.
Yeah, clicks and views, maybe. I don't know.
No. Nothing for clicks and views, man. Not with this guy. Not with this guy. I think he genuinely seen something, and he had to back down on it all.
Okay.
So me and Scott are UFO of interest, and it's funny this video propped up because the other day I had to message Scott because he was back at this video, and I said to him, you know, I 100% disagree with you on this.
Okay.
And I still believe that this guy caught something. I mean, he's gone very quiet after all this bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man.
But that's why,
just like any other, quickly
I
turns
like that one.
mysterious when this cameraman spots something among the stars. The video posted on TikTok did not explain, and the original poster is just as confused as everyone else watching this.
What the
That's nice, that is.
What?
Is that moving though? Is it tethered?
Something you would most certainly not expect among the bright lights of Las Vegas is this sighting in the following clip. While the strobe lights of Sapphire Gentlemen's Club are brightening up the surroundings, they still fail to distract the cameraman from capturing what had formed in the sky.
What is this? Honestly, this is really strange. I mean, we're here every night. I've never seen anything like this.
I remember when this one was taken.
Something had been spotted hovering over an undisclosed military facility. Although many conspiracy theorists are trying to guess what this object might be, the phenomenon poses more complex questions than they can answer. Do you have any idea what it might be?
Wrong. It's a balloon. It's a balloon strapped to a drone. You see, if you look right there, it said something like anniversary or something.
Oh, I see.
But I'll tell you what, you couldn't convince anybody about this, and this wasn't at no secret military facility or whatever. This was just God. I'm trying to think of the original video. It's been that long since I've seen the original video. Because even the guy said that he's got, you know what I mean?
This one specifically.
Yeah, because this name here isn't the guy who filmed it.
No.
This was filmed. This was filmed in America.
Yeah.
And I remember it. The original was really. It's at that point in the video because the original video is long. Yeah, I think it's about a good 6 to 8 minutes long. The original video.
Oh, right.
But it's really cool because you see this thing come up, and then it's like, whoa, man, because it starts to move, but it doesn't just move in one. It's going in different directions. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you could say it's attached to a drone, and the drones are making it maneuver like that. But you got to think it's wobbling side to side. Look, I don't really know.
No, mate. Before all that, it's when it got to that point with the writing on the side, and that's when you're like, oh, God damn it! Somebody's put a balloon to a drone.
Yeah.
because but I don't know if you guys know this. Out in America, yeah. So Nick, out in America, they do have balloon drones. I don't want to make a song or a joke, but they use them for traffic monitoring.
All right, yeah.
They got these balloons because they can hover. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not in one place though.
And
Balloons
go
with the wind.
That's how they got the drones. They can move it where they want to go to monitor the traffic.
Right.
Yeah, and how I know this, yeah, is because I did a video about a UFO over a highway in America, and the highway board came out and said it was one of ours and had a picture of what it was, and yeah, it matched up. In fact, it was a highway in California because I think the billboard had something to do with marijuana, so it was obviously a state that you can get marijuana from, legal.
Oh, right. That's interesting. Oh yes, Sophia, thank you for letting me know about the aurora. Yes, I just got an alert as well, and yeah, I don't think I've seen anything at the moment, but yeah, thanks for letting me know. Right. Oh yes, click play is me.
Camera shifts the focus to something hovering above the pier. The unidentified object seems steady, moving at the same pace for a bit, when suddenly it does something that freaks the woman out. While some might think this is a bird, it is implausible that a bird can do this.
I'm gonna analyze this when I get home. Because that, whatever that is looking for something.
It looks way out there as well. It looks like this big ass bird. Where is it? Come on, woman, get back to it. Yeah, you sure have. There it is. That's it. Good job.
Another clip caught by a bystander shows an object that could be seen in these previous clips, again, moving along the unspecified route, confusing people who spot it along the way. Still, some might think that it is a balloon, but its movement suggests otherwise.
I like the music. They all float down here.
The following clip shows something that might as well be a scene from a Star Wars movie or something similar. A clip from China captures a huge object in the sky that can barely be visible through the clouds, but is still visible enough to make the group of people around the camera question its existence. This next clip raised a
pretty damn good
over
video.
the beautiful nighttime city landscape of Singapore. Strange objects took form like they were specifically arranged with some kind of intention. The cameraman and his wife are standing still and holding the camera steady, trying to decipher what these shapes in the distance could be.
Are they flights flying in formation? I see a lot of flashing going on.
我在后面，我真的不懂这些红红的是什么哎。
A United States Air Force veteran and his friend were standing
Why
in
am
the
I-
front yard.
why am I feeling they're not showing all of these videos?
Looking up at the sky, they noticed something bright flying across the sky. Knowing the airspace very well, the veteran could not figure out what this was, so he decided to capture the moment that lasted over an hour and a half, according to him.
You played that the other day, one of the live shows. He's absolutely made that up.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
You played that. We were saying this was a Mylar balloon. You're muted.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I am muted. Sorry. Yeah, I remember. I remember that one. They're
The
not
absolute
showing.
captured over the
They're not
Colorado
showing the
Pause
full
that.
footage on there.
Pause that a second.
People are wondering how these sites.
He narrator absolutely made that story up, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, that was shot somewhere else. I think it was in Florida, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. I don't know.
I ain't 100% sure, but it weren't no army people that shot that.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember what I said about the drone balloon one? When I said that didn't come over, that wasn't no military base. That was just some warehouse because there was abandoned railroad tracks. Oh, there was railroad tracks. Yeah. Narrator, do your job right, mate.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Sightings are not treated as a national emergency. Could this be evidence of alien visitation, or is it linked to undisclosed military operations?
Or is it linked to whatever bullshit you want to say?
It's an AI voice, mate, probably.
Yeah, but the guy had to type it in though.
Yeah.
Because that's an absolute bogus.
Really.
That's an absolute bogus story.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's more right here.
I don't know. You could be right. Because now I would look at it and try and say, well, it could be this.
The sky was Elon's Starlink. While it does resemble the billionaire's satellite project, many users deny its resemblance, stating that there are too many differences for it to be what was speculated. I'll let you see.
Oh my God. You have to be kidding me.
I don't want to be so dismissive.
In a line, and they are moving across the sky. Also, I've been watching the moon, and the moon has been moving up in a weird position I've never seen.
Yeah, what? Moving up?
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
he's making me choke.
You got to be an idiot to believe that. I'm sorry, but do you see what I mean? When people just they could be quite gullible.
I recognize that car.
Starlink. It's Starlink.
I recognize that car. That could be my neighbor.
What on earth is going on? What on earth is going on?
4 years ago,
Jesus
in a small
Christ.
town in western Nevada, a woman was walking towards her car after running some errands with her child. Standing in the parking lot, she noticed something floating in the sky that caught her attention. This is what she captured.
I am in the western part of the United States, not quite California, but on the
I got
border.
this video.
And I'm sitting in the Target parking lot, and this thing has just been stationary up in the sky. In the little town that's about 30 miles away from where I live. Looks like it's kind of between here and there, maybe directly over there. I'm not sure. Sorry, my daughter's in the background singing. And this thing
Could you turn the volume up a bit,
the entire time,
please?
Yeah. Like 10 minutes.
This Reddit user captured this moment through a plane window while flying from Chicago to Newark. Some people say these are just hobby drones, but this statement left people even more confused because why would a hobby drone fly at the plane level? See it for yourself.
That one, that's definitely above the cloud. You wouldn't expect to see that much traffic, air traffic, by the plane. I don't know. That's an interesting piece of video.
This clip from Japan shows unidentified objects in the sky. While some might think this is another one of the staged videos, reactions from the man in the background might convince them otherwise.
That's from the Apple iPhone app. If you just Google Apple iPhone UFO app, and you can see the effects that you can get from that.
Yeah, that's it. I can remember. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Another UFO hunter captured the moment when unidentified objects took form over the city of San Diego at nighttime. The user provided further proof of planes diverting from the location where the objects were forming.
Is that a football game going on?
We are totally.
No, could that not be a drone show?
Freaking out, dude. We
It
do
could
not
be.
know what this is over Point Loma.
Because that looks like that looks like a football
Video.
field.
Live, you guys see is the airport facing west. They've had 2 groups. Now there's 5. It's definitely some sort of pattern-ish thing going on.
I don't know.
This video captures 4 objects mysteriously floating in the night sky. What's even stranger is how they suddenly vanish, leaving the onlookers stunned. But just as confusion sets in,
I had this video
and begin moving in an eerie circular pattern, sparking audible reactions from people on the street. What could explain this bizarre phenomenon? Watch closely and decide for yourself.
No, I don't think I did, you know. Let me see. This looks very familiar.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I got this one.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, what is going on?
This video offers an incredibly close-up view of something UFO hunters dream of catching on film, with its surface displaying a mesmerizing texture. What makes it even more compelling is how perfectly it matches the descriptions from the Immaculate Constellation document.
What the f? Oh my god! What the f? Dada!
Let's zoom right in on it. Let's zoom right in on a star. Judging by its color, though, what would you go for? Mars? It looks very bright, though. That does look very bright.
A clip from the United Kingdom shows another one in this series of unidentified objects flying above the city when suddenly, according to the original poster, a fighter jet approaches it, and the clip takes a dramatic turn, leaving the woman behind the camera confused.
Ooh, aircraft, I think, on that one.
Oh.
Well, it's FAA compliant. Could be a helicopter.
No, it's a drone.
Nah.
If you were to believe the publisher of the video you are about to see, this is what most of the previous phenomena look like when they are not in the glowing light form. The location of the clip is Ohoopee River in Georgia, and it belongs to a compilation of the videos. Here is a short version.
He's right about that. It's from, is it Ranger? You ever heard of him?
No.
I didn't like his videos, but they did pretty good. You know, other channels that picked them up got views.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
Fake.
It don't look right. It just don't feel right.
No.
Something about it don't feel right.
You know what they say?
That's a very typical Billy Meyer style, isn't it?
Disneyland is a magical place to be. But what happens when magic gets interrupted by something that was not part of the show? Well, this clip can illustrate that pretty well.
That looks nice. I like that.
I'm not the right person. You have to choose someone else. Choose someone else.
Are they watching in Canto?
These 2 girls were taking a late-night ride home, thinking it was going to be just another uneventful night. You would be absolutely surprised by what they unexpectedly encountered when one of them took a curious look through the window. What they captured on camera made them completely freak out.
It's an actual.
Oh, they saw a plane.
It's like landing on it. You get that? I am. It's like landing.
That is interesting.
Nobody else sees this. Are we crazy? I have it on video. Are we crazy? It's like down in the trees now. What the?
The light don't look like the light didn't look like.
Look through the window. What they captured on camera made them completely freak out.
It's an actual. What? It's like landing. Honey. Get that. I am. It's like landing.
That don't look like plane
You
lights.
guys are crazy.
No, I don't, does it? Crazy, isn't it? So what's that?
Oh, that one was pretty interesting. I'm getting the feeling we're not seeing the whole video.
Yeah. I don't know, mate. No idea.
Maybe you should have just done 2 parts. I just
What? It's like landing.
a lot of these videos I'm watching, they feel like they're ending prematurely. And a couple of them that I know they're a lot longer than what they should be.
Yeah. It's very, very short, lackluster videos. Like I said, it's very, very quick videos to show 30 clearest UFO sightings. But yeah, some of them are pretty good. Some are pretty gay. Yeah. But we're coming to the age of ufology now, where we are still dealing with pixelated, small little blobs in the sky, even though we have fantastic technology. But I guess if you want that crystal clear footage, you've got to spend thousands of pounds, or at least a few hundred quid.
If you want that.
Yeah, I
But
do.
You need a bit of luck. I don't. It's not a reflection on the glass because you could see it. You could see it in the tree cover going through the tree cover. You'd see it. If it was a reflection in the glass, it would be in front of the tree cover. It was going through it. So yeah, that one's an interesting one. I mean, it could be. I wouldn't. The location's important because I wouldn't rule out that it could be a crop duster. I mean, they're making a lot of noise, so it could rule out engines. It could be a crop plane because sometimes they spray at nights. But now, we don't know how old that video is because nowadays, with modern technology, they use drones now to spray. So, sorry.
No, it's true.
But on
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
on that note, that video should be reported, shouldn't it?
well, technically,
it is. Those were pretty. Why? Why? I don't know. Come on.
Yeah, pixelated images. Yeah, redacted documents. Sad. It's very true. Very true, mate. That's all I've got on videos, mate.
Yeah.
That's
where it is. I'm still appealing to Andrew Ellis to come do the interview.
Sweet.
I don't know what more. I don't know what more I can say. He did tell me that he was a busy man. So not in that way. He works a lot. So I don't know if he's working, but as soon as we can nail him, he's here.
Sweet. Well, you just let us know, buddy, and we'll go from there. Yeah. So is that it? Is that our greatest UFO sighting episode live stream?
I feel kind of. I should have thrown in some because I've got some videos on my channel that I think really good. Really good.
Okay.
So but yeah, that's where I'm at because I'm stoned. We're at the over 2 hour mark. So yeah.
Okay, mate.
So
that's cool, man.
We'll save it. We'll save it because I'm gonna work on a compilation video for the end of the year because I'm not doing a Christmas show, but I will do a New Year's show. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, mate. So that would be oh yeah, the 31st, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I'll let you know on that one, mate. But yeah, if not, do you want to skip? Well, we can either do one on the 24th, Or do you want to do one next week, 17th?
I don't know. Let's see what goes on. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay, mate. We'll be in touch. But I want to touch upon that UFO, well, King's Head UFO incident would be pretty good. So yeah. So, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, but, well, I appreciate everyone being in chat. It's much appreciated. And yeah, we'll keep everyone update where our live show will be next. And but in the meantime, you could go like and subscribe to be much appreciated. And you can catch me specifically on Friday as we are breaking down German Flying Saucer, Part 8. So yeah, there we go. But no, Hidden is always a pleasure as always, man.
All right.
I thought something a little bit different. We can actually, sit back and relax, watch some UFO footage instead of me rambling on to a script.
Well, I'm just gonna drop you guys a compilation end of the year show. There won't be much because, as far as I was concerned, I mean, I know there's a couple of videos that slip through my grubby little fingers, but
yeah,
there's
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
a lot of things have been taken over this year by a lot of weird things, like and it's still happening.
Year.
But we can talk about that at the end of the year show. Because I think we how politics are ramping up and everything. I think maybe I called things wrong, but still in the right way.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's it.
Cool, man.
Let's say good night and thank you for your kind donations, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, much appreciated. Thanks to everyone who put their very kind donations. Thank you.
Yeah. So, and I will drop you all the Christmas message, but I'm just gonna wish you all a Merry Christmas now because this is gonna be hectic and chaotic.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. That's cool. And but you'll catch me before Christmas, guys. Anyway, and yeah, if I don't speak to you soon, then have a happy Christmas, brother.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm saying that already.
Have a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Because like you said, the next show will be on the 24th. I can't do one then.
I understand, mate.
We'll see what pops up, man. Because you never know. Something might pop up, man.
Disclosure.
Or we might get some decent footage this year of Santa. So if that happens, we'll be cool.
Dear. Yeah, it would be. Would be cool to see in AI form. But anyway, thanks to everyone in the chat. Much appreciated. And we'll catch you soon.
All right. Good night. God bless. Sorry. And there we go. We're going to drop the beats.
For there is nothing hidden that will not be revealed, and nothing concealed that will not be known and illuminated. Stay blessed and keep safe. This is the hidden underbelly. Stay blessed and keep safe.